The title of this mini podcast is Reframing. Man, I love to take pictures. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I like the whole process. It seems the people who are really good at photography use a skill that most amateurs like me just don't take into account. An appealing photograph is often cropped from the original. That means the photographer focuses on an area of the picture that has the most appeal and resizes the photo to include only that section. This allows the distracting portion of the picture to go away. They, in essence, are reframing the picture to showcase a quality that may have gotten overlooked when there was too much detail to experience. The practice of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, uses reframing as one of its many tools to get people to reframe situations in their life to focus on an area that may have gotten lost in all the detail. Reminds me of a story. Many years ago, I took NLP training and was captivated by this reframing technique for refocusing a client on an area or situation they'd been ignoring. They had the frame around one portion of their picture, and I would offer up another scenario which put the frame around another section and help them see their situation in a whole new light and discover something helpful in the process. It dawned on me after studying and practicing this technique that my wife did it naturally. Now, she didn't take an NLP class, but she was world-class at reframing. I pointed it out to her, and she was oblivious to how she did what she did. She just did it. It was amazing to watch. She did it with everyone, neighbors, friends, coworkers, family members, total strangers, and me. The outcome was she always left you in a better place than she found you. It's quite the skill. Reminds me of another story. I was walking our dog one day and had this thought. As human beings, we make a lot of judgments in our head. We judge people in situations all the time. Now, this has its place, but for the most part, it's counterproductive and limiting. Then I got the gift of awareness to take a judgment that popped in uninvited and reframe it with just the facts. Let's pretend you're walking along and you notice a dog run into the street and almost get hit by a passing car. A judgment like this may pop in. What careless owners! They should keep their pet under control and keep it out of harm's way. Don't they know any better? What an uncaring lot they are. What if, after the judgment pops in, you catch yourself in judgment mode and reframe the situation to exactly what the reality is and no more? The dog ran into the street and the car missed hitting her. The reframe doesn't carry all the emotional baggage and self-righteousness with it, and it doesn't occupy your mind with an interpretation that has no upside. Imagine for a moment that you choose to approach the dog owner about this incident in a judgmental frame of mind. You'd be bringing an aura of superiority with you that has a deafening effect on people's hearing. Taking time to reframe the judgment into the facts allows you to present your evidence without the smell of sanctimony. The benefit of a judgmental reframe is twofold. 1, you get to clear your head of clutter quicker. 2, you spare yourself from having a fruitless conversation with someone else. Don't bother beating yourself up for judging. That's just one more judgment. Humans have judgment as part of the software package. It has its uses. One of those uses is not a pointless conversation with yourself about your or someone else's shortcomings. They're going to be there whether you judge them or not. Take this judgment reframe for a test spin and measure your own results. How you know how successful you're doing it is measured by the increased number of peaceful moments that you receive. Final thought. Reframe and leave yourself in a better place than you found you. All the best, John.